Bucks ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Using his legs. It's sticky. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
And that's not a surprise. We all knew and talked about coming in. Who are they going to feature? They give it to him the first play, and he chews up and gets a first down. We're going to see more of that. I'm excited to watch this matchup, but the defense, Jesse, they better get physical. They better get better in a heartbeat.
Well, and they've got to fight some emotion right now, too, because the fans are excited. The offensive line is absolutely juiced after that opening play. They're now getting lathered up. They're now getting excited. They're pointing to the sideline. Run it again. Run the same play again.
The RPO got him. Oh, he's got some space. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
Zone coverage means everybody's looking at the quarterback. So now, when I'm a wide receiver, I got to make sure I know I fit in the hole between these zones. I know where they're dropping to, and I know where I need to get to. Great job by the wide receiver finding that hole, and the quarterback throwing a strike.
Running inside. It's Dickey. Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Grab behind the line. It's Matthews. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down. The Tar Heels will hustle to the line.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Right side, it's Matthews. Makes a grab and room to run. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. From the red zone, it's Dickey. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Quarterback changing the play. Right back to the well. Stopped right there.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Going for it all. Touchdown, UNC! He got it, beat down in bounds. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback.
know when you're playing on the road how important it is to try and steal momentum early and quiet the crowd. You gash the defense with a run like that to pick up a big first down, that'll do it. And that's really a tone setter, I think, for this offense. And you're sending a direct message to the opponent. We are going to be physical, and we're going to try to run this thing down your throat.
Yeah, and they got a chance to respond. And the crowd hopefully can get behind them and get back in it. The defense has got to do a better job. We got to stop the...
Going long. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB.
And man, guys, we talked about this one coming in. Like, this matchup on the outside is going to go a long way in determining the game. This is really good on really good. And so far, obviously, the DB wins. It's 1-0 DB. Nice job playing the football, playing coverage on the outside, not giving up the big play. I have a feeling, guys, though, that ain't the last time we're going to see this matchup.
On the move. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And this is going to be the matchup for this defense all game long, containing the QB speed, because he can get out and he can roll. Nice job early in this football game, judging his speed, getting out there, getting the sack, and most importantly, getting a hit on him early in this football game so he can physically feel you, and those hits can start to add up throughout a football game.
Throws for the tight end. Out wide right, it's Hansen. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
Well, on a lot of third downs, tight ends can be a quarterback's best friend, but especially this guy. I mean, he's got a unique skill set catching the football. He could be the primary target, not just on this offense, but on offenses all around the country as well. And on that third down, really nice route, gets the separation, able to make the catch. They pick up the first, and they keep this drive alive.
And the Ducks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. Let's take a look at the numbers through the first quarter. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. They give it back to him. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. The Ducks come to the line in the hurry up. Trying to slip through and pick it up. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down.
You got to love that third down, man. Third and short, you've got to be the more physical team. And listen, it's magnified, right? Because the offense just gave up a touchdown. On the opening drive, like, you don't want to punt the football. So nice job being physical on third and short, getting that next set of downs.
Play fake, Marcel Reed. They're all over him. He's sacked. This defense all over him. Classic pressure coming from the defense's right side, and they get the quarterback to the turf.
Man, that's what those defensive ends in a 4-3 do. Those guys know how to get after the quarterback, play on an edge. Nice job rushing the passer, getting off the football, and getting to the QB and getting him on the ground.
Now facing some adversity on this drive after the loss of 4 at 2nd and 14. Here's Reed to throw. Rush is on. Looking for... It's a fumble. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
The Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. Play fake, Reed. Fires to the wideout. Right side, it's Danzy. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Ducks, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. looking to pass from the red zone. Left side is Helms. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referees signal for the 2-minute timeout. Operating in the red zone here on second down. They'll move the tight end. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. The run inside, it's Dickey. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Now Oregon will call its second timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Throws to the wideout. Got his man.
Man, that is exactly what you want. That is perfect execution. Back near your own end zone, man. You want to get that ball out of your hand. You want to create some space, and don't flirt with that end zone at all. Ball gets out of quarterback's hand. Receiver makes the play. Great job understanding the situation.
He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Snagged in the middle, it's Marsh. Makes a catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. And the Tar Heels want to pick up the tempo. Motion from the back. He's changing the play. On third down, he drops to throw. Out wide left, it's Marsh. Goes down immediately, but he's got plenty and a fresh set of downs here. Timeout now called by the Tar Heels. That'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Out wide right, it's Matthews. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Sells to fake. He turns that loose down the right side. He's got it down the field. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. The Tar Heels come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Caught in the backfield. It's Matthews. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. Waning seconds of the first half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. And the holder will put it down on the left hash, a 34-yard attempt coming. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. Just drives it between the uprights. And that lead grows even bigger. And the Tar Heels will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Moore. And the returner will be brought down. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They'll open this third quarter with a run. Works his way ahead for 3 out to the 14. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Reed. Look out. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Got to give this defense credit, man. They've been so good in the back end in coverage. They basically gave nothing away in the first half. And here they are in the second half defending a deep ball.
In the gun, third down, Reed. Right side, it's Hansen. And he converts on third down as he gets it out to the 26. The Ducks racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again, and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
The Ducks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Throwing Reed. Looking to the big tight end. Holds on, it's Hansen. There he goes to the left. The 30. The 20. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
And man, that is exactly what you wanted to see from this offense to start the third quarter. Like, the passing game, it just wasn't in sync. It wasn't where it needs to be. You dug yourself a little bit of hole, Palmer, but coming out like this, throwing, trusting your quarterback, putting a drive together, that's got to be a good sign.
And this is where the coaching staff really makes their money. When you can go in at halftime and switch things up and make the changes you need to make to your game plan to find that rhythm and get it established. That is such a great way, you're right, to start this thing. And now for this offense, it's about keeping it going and trying to stay one step ahead of the defense.
Fighting off the defender.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hand, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, and now they're finding out about him.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Trying to run, it's Dickey. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And they can't complete the bullet pass on third down.
On that third down, they took a shot in the end zone, just couldn't connect. QB and receiver not on the same page, and now it's decision time if you're the head coach on fourth.
And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. Absolutely perfect. They double their lead up to 6 here in the third quarter.
And And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Smacks it with the stiff arm. Brings it back out to his own 29-yard line before going out of bounds, and his offense will have the ball there. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. On the option. All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
Out wide right, it's Coleman Williams. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. Marcel Reed to throw for it on 4th. And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out.
And listen, obviously, at this area of the field, it's a question, it's a debate whether or not you go for that on 4th down. At the end of the day, though, I think this coach believes in his own playmakers, and he's got guys on offense that he feels can make a play in that type of situation, and he's got confidence in him. That time, they weren't able to come up with it. Be curious to see what this guy does if they're in a similar situation as this game moves on.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the 3rd. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. They'll ride the hot hand. And he's swallowed up immediately. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened here.
Left side is Clark. Snags it, and there's running room. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, North Carolina! Getting set for the point after. And the extra point makes this a 13-point game here in the 4th. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish things up with a dart from 24 yards out. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Brings a return out across the 25. Gets a couple of extra yards. He's stopped at the 27-yard line. Here comes the Duck offense to get the drive started. Reed. He's looking deep. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up.
And this is going to fall on the quarterback's shoulders here in the 4th quarter. You're trailing. It's a close game. You are going to have to complete some balls. You're going to have to make some big-time throws in small windows under duress if you're going to bring your team back and will them to victory. Incomplete there, obviously, but expect them to continue to throw it. This quarterback better dial in.
And he's rolled down right there, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
And these are these moments, man, when you're trailing by a couple possessions, you've got to put it together. Your quarterback has to come through. I mean, it's not a surprise. It's going to be passes. He's got to be smart. He's got to be quick with his decision-making, and they kind of got to be up near the line of scrimmage and be in a little bit of a hurry.
A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
And this defense has really done a good job containing this superstar quarterback. But now it's the big-time moment. In the fourth quarter, you know the ball's going to be in his hands. Got to get to him. Got to ruffle his feathers, hit him a few times, make him feel uncomfortable.
Hits the slide, got the first down with his feet. And the Ducks headed quickly to the line.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
This offensive line is not going to like watching the film back tomorrow when they get the opportunity, because they've gotten beat time and time again up front, especially in passing situations. All of the hits, all of the sacks this quarterback has taken is the biggest reason why they're going to lose this game.
And he stopped, brought down at the 18. It'll be enough for the first down.
You know, you just can't coach toughness in quarterbacks. This guy's been sacked multiple times in this one, and on that last play, he gets drilled again, but he delivers a strike. I'll tell you what, this guy's going to be in an ice bath after the game.
Fires into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ducks. Lining up for the PAT. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Turning it on! He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The Tar Heels have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. There's a crease. Slides, avoids the punishment, and picks up the first down.
I'd say, well, the defense has really contained that quarterback run all game long, but in a big spot in the fourth quarter, they let him out of the cage. He gets out of the pocket, makes the run, and gets the first down.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Dickey. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
And that would be the definition of first down success, putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
The Ducks signal for their first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. 3rd and short now from their own 48. Plows his way ahead. He's brought down, but enough to move the sticks one more time and to move this game into the win column. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move them back. Line gets set, first down. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters. And this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And